Here we are, Hunter's Lake. Beautiful day. This is a good way to avoid the fair. Bloomsburg Fair is crowded. It's a mess. Where do you guys want to go? I think we might have to fish just right here because my electric motor doesn't want to work. No, there's no way I'm not fishing. All right, let's get the goodies. We're stuck out here because my electric motor doesn't work, so we threw the anchor out. We drifted a little bit in spite of that. And a couple minutes later, Diana caught a huge giant. That is the biggest pumpkin seed I have ever seen. I've never seen one that big. That is, yeah, they don't get as big as the bluegills, it seems like. This guy's a beast. There he goes. He's going to be good to eat. Didn't but a minute go by. Now Priscilla has one. That's a nice one too. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Oh, beautiful.
It's very beautiful. It's going to look really good in the frying pan though. Let's see him. Yeah, way to go, Priscilla.
Oh, good, Priscilla.
Priscilla's at it again. Another beast. Oh my goodness. My goodness, this was as big as your other one you caught. That's huge. These maggots. These are waxworms. Now my hillbilly friend there, she calls them maggots. And I guess, to be fair, they really are maggots, but they are excellent bait. Excellent bait. All right. Put them in there with the other ones. We got some good fish today. It took a while, but I have a fish now. See, anybody can catch a fish here. Even me. Oh, it's a dandy too. It's a beautiful fish. It's not as big as the other ones, but it's big enough for Priscilla to eat it. Put them in there with the others. It's a dink. We were over in the deeper water, 17 to 30 feet, and we moved over the edge here. And we instantly started getting these little guys. Look at, I got one, I got two. Now these are bluegills. These are not pumpkin seeds. And they love our maggots. They love our soft, juicy waxworms. Priscilla's pole is quite bent. Quite bent. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a good one. Bring them on down. Come on down, fishy. Yep, you're big enough for dinner. We're only going to take a half a dozen fish home or something like that. Unless something crazy happens, we start catching a lot of really big ones. This is Priscilla's dinner. Okay. I'm told there's a fish on this pole. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh my goodness, it's a nice one too. It's a dandelicious one. I'll be gosh darn. Yeah, that's definitely going home for food. Do we see the pliers anywhere? Yeah, that's a nice one. We got a bunch of them now. That's definitely going to be supper. Oh, I got one. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Priscilla's going to be eating this one. She loves bluegills. She's from Alabama. Everybody loves bluegills. They are my favorite one. Yep. Off you go, fishy. I have a nice one on. Well, he feels good. Who knows? Ain't no telling for certain until you get him up in here. Woo, Jogie, he's fighting hard. Yeah, he's big enough for Priscilla to eat. You're tired of that, don't you? Well, there you go, fishy. I got a little bitty fish, but it's a bass. I have caught 3 species today. Sunfish, bass. Oh, little guy. Pretty. So beautiful. Off you go, buddy. I tossed it out. I got an instant bite. This time on a mealworm. This is not a waxworm. No. I really do believe the waxworms are better than the mealworms. For getting bites in a place like this. It's working good. Oh, Priscilla's so used to getting stuck, she can't tell when she has a fish on. Oh, look at that beast. Look at that beast. Priscilla, how many of these are you going to get today? Good Lord, look at him. He's huge. There's going to be some good eating to do. Way to go, Priscilla.
Thank you.
Priscilla, you got another dandy fish. That's going to be one good meal. We'll probably end up with 10 fish for you to take home. That's going to be a big old fish fry. These guys are so cute. Big eye. It's like Maggie's goldfish, yeah. So pretty. That's the smallest one today. Off you go, fishy. We caught 10 sunfish. We like to eat fish, and my friend Priscilla in particular loves to eat fish. So we're gonna cut the heads off of these and scale them and cook them with all their fins on. Here we go. We got 10 of them, and they're pretty nice.
Chew the tail.
Yeah, she likes to eat the tail
tail.
fried. We have 10 of these. This is going to make for a very nice meal for 2 or 3 or 4 people, really, depending how much you like to eat. And we're just going to cut them like this with all the scales off.
My knife might not.
I can sharpen it for you.
Yeah, thank you.
When I clean fish, I oftentimes find myself sharpening the knife 2 or 3 times in the course of the event. Unless I'm using my electric knife. All right, let's have
I got a bone in my tonsil last night.
That's how you do that, see?
I had to eat the white bread.
The white bread. If you get a bone in your throat, eat a piece of white bread. You might wet it a little bit. And it'll go down very nicely. It'll get the bone out of you.
Look at this one.
We really don't. Yeah, that's a big one.
This one could be
I'm pretty sure
fillet.
that's one you caught. A little bit here, I'm going to show you how we rig for our bluegill and what I think is the second best bait for fishing for sunfish and bluegills. So we divided up the fish. We gave the big ones to Priscilla, and we have the little ones right here. These are so good to eat. They're scaled. We cut most of the fins off, but we leave the tail on. You eat that tail after it's fried like it's a potato chip. It's very tasty. Now I'm going to show you our rigs and the bait that I think is the second best bait for sunfish in America. Sometimes we fish with these little jigs. Throw them in the water and you swim them back towards you. The faster you swim them, the higher they stay in the water column. And if you let them go slow or just let them drop to the bottom, then you're fishing down deeper. And they're very effective. But we were fishing with worms. Mealworms, night crawlers, waxworms. So what we did was we had our fishing line. Down at the bottom there was a weight. And we used different size weights. The weight you want is going to depend on how fast you want to get it to the bottom and how deep you're fishing. So you can see these are little guys. all the way on the bottom. And then about 12, 14, 16, 10 inches from the bottom, you have one hook. And then another 12 to 16 inches up, you have a second hook. We were doing that at times. Other times we just had one hook on there to keep it simple. These are the hooks we used. Gabardine hooks. It's actually an Aberdeen hook, but I jokingly call them Gabardine hooks. I use anywhere from a number 6, which you can see is pretty gosh darn small, up to a number 2, okay? Anything in between, 2, 4, or 6, you'll get them. So that hook is put on there using a Palomar knot. Put it through there. This is my fishing rod over here. This is the end of the line. Put it through there like that. I'm using this because then you can see it. And the advantage of a Palomar knot is that it's very strong because you're wrapped around your hook. You're wrapped around the eye twice. Then you take this loop here that we made and you put your hook on through it. Then as you pull this tight, and that's called dressing the hook, it gets real pretty. What you have is a very, very strong hook. I'm not going to try and get it any better because this is just too thick. This line is just too thick, this rope. This is just an example. The other way I sometimes do it, it's more complicated. I do it because I like tying clever knots. Now, I also use a T-knot. It is not as strong as the Palomar knot, but when you're fishing, it makes the hook stand out like this, more available for the fish to mouth it. They can swallow it easier. The T-knot goes like this. Make a loop like that, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 times. I'm only going to do it these 3 times to make it quick. And then this loop that you've created, put your hook through there, and then I bring it tight and I make sure that it wraps around the shaft of the hook. And that's called a T-knot. And they're really cool looking and they're fun to tie. But if you look at that, it's causing that hook to stick out like that with your bait on it. It's easier for the fish to swallow. Good luck. A lifetime of fishing for bluegills. I believe that crickets are the most excellent bait there is. They're not available here in Pennsylvania. These are waxworms. They're very soft and they're very small. And I think that this is the second best bait you can use for your bluegills. If you have a different opinion, please share in the comments. Thanks again.